The Bread and Roses strike occurred in Lawrence, Massachusetts. It started on January 12, 1912 and lasted 9 weeks. Lawrence was a factory town, and factory towns are generally miserable places to live. The average mill worker lived 22 years less than the company owners did.
The main mills in Lawrence belonged to the American Woolen Company, which was a conglomerate of 34 New England factories. The average worker got $8.76 a week.
Most of the workers were poor immigrants that spoke a dozen different languages and came from a variety of religious and ethnic backgrounds. More than half of the workers were women and children.
In Massachusetts, school was required for children under the age of 14, but many parents lied about their children's age so their children would be able to work. What are you doing? You have to get to work!
I'm only 11.
Well, you're 14 now, so let's go.
Fine.
No, I'm not kidding. We don't have time. We need the money. Let's go. March.
A Massachusetts law passed the legislature reducing the maximum work week from 56 to 54 hours and took effect on January 1st, 1912.
All right, guys, we got to do something about these labor conditions here in Massachusetts. What do you think we should do?
Shortening the work week.
Yes, good idea. All right, which
Okay, so it's 56 now. If we
Yeah.
cut it by 54, I mean, they get 2 hours, right? That's
sweet.
good.
2 hours
Awesome.
back.
We're done. To make up for losing 2 hours of work each week, the mill owners sped up production and cut the workers' pay. Just because the state gave you less hours doesn't mean we need less cloth. Let's go! Work faster!
Polish women weavers were the first to notice a decrease in pay. On January 11th, their paycheck was 32 cents short.
Yes.
Paycheck! What?
This can't be right. I'm 32 cents short.
Yeah.
What?
They cut our paycheck.
Oh, no, they did not. We're totally striking tomorrow.
These Polish women were the first to strike, and they walked through the streets of Lawrence shouting short pay. Soon, many more workers joined the cause.
The American Federation of Labor was not interested in a strike that involved women and unskilled workers, so the Industrial Workers of the World stepped in. The IWW chose Joseph Etter to assist the strike.
So, why would you be perfect for this job?
Well, my name is Joseph Etter. I'm fluent in English, Italian, and Polish, and can understand Hungarian and Yiddish, which makes me the perfect person to handle the diverse strikers.
All right then. Good job. Under the leadership of Etter, the protesters organized the first mass picket in any New England town. The police sprayed the protesters with hoses, and they retaliated by throwing ice at the police.
Money came in from all over the country to fund relief communities, which were a network of soup kitchens and food distribution stations set up by each nationality group.
The Bread and Roses strike used new striking tactics. Large groups would go into stores and disrupt business by not buying anything. Huge marches were organized with strikers singing, chanting, and carrying banners.
January 29th, a large march was led through the business district. That evening, Angelo Pizzo was shot by police that were trying to break up a picket line.
Then, martial law was enforced. City officials declared all public meetings illegal, and Lawrence authorities called out 22 more militia companies to patrol the streets.
Strikers began to walk in picket lines wearing white armbands that said, "Don't be a scab."
Women began carrying signs that said, "We want bread and roses too." Bread symbolized their basic needs in life, and roses symbolized the respect due to them as women.
Many families tried to send their children to sympathetic families in other cities. Lawrence police then forbade people from leaving the city. On February 24th, a group of mothers accompanied their children to the railroad station. Police brutally clubbed women and children, threw them into patrol wagons, and 30 women were put in jail.
Come on, Son, we have to get you out of this horrid town, so let's go to the train station, okay? No! Let me get my son out! Newspapers reported this horrendous scene, and people all over America were outraged. What? It's horrible!
What? That can't be right. Have you seen this? That is not okay! President William Howard Taft ordered an investigation into the industrial conditions in Lawrence and throughout America.
I, President Taft, have heard the allegations of police brutality and demand a congressional investigation into the working conditions in Lawrence and all around the country.
The investigation hearings caused so much negative publicity for the American Woolen Company that they decided to settle. On March 12, 1912, management agreed to a 15% pay raise, double pay for overtime, and amnesty for strikers.
The Bread and Roses strike is important because it gave power to women and immigrants and showed that they could win if they worked together.
The strike could have been prevented if the Massachusetts legislature had given more thought to what shortening workers' hours would do.
The Bread and Roses strike is similar to the Writers Guild of America strike of 2007 because both strikes were protesting low wages.
As we come marching, marching